Hey everybody, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com, and today we're going to take a look at banjo rolls on the guitar. Now I'm using a hybrid picking approach to play these, which is what a majority of like country guys are. This kind of style is being incorporated in a lot of rock and metal now too as well. So it's a really good technique to get underneath your fingers, and it's pretty much right hand based. That's where all the work is going on. So let's take a look at a couple of hybrid picking patterns. I'm going to show you what I did right there in the intro, and it just involves a couple of hybrid picking patterns, which is probably going to be the most used banjo roll patterns you'll see a player do. So let's start with just the first pattern here. Now I'm going to start basing this off of open strings, and I'll show you how to just move that up like I did. We're going to start here. The thing you want to concentrate on is really getting the right hand pattern down first. So let's stay down here. We're going to pick the 3rd fret on the G string, and then hammer onto the 4th fret. Then we're going to come over to the B string, and with your middle finger, pick it open, come back down and pick the 3rd string again. With your ring finger, take the high E string and then back down to the G string here, where you're still holding the 4th fret. Now the first 4 notes are 16th notes, so it's 1 E and then it's 2 8th notes, so it goes 1 E and so that the last two are half speed. Okay, now to move that up, we're basically going to move everything up a few frets, like 3 frets. And how are you going to do that is bar the first 2 strings at the 3rd fret, and then reach up. It's kind of a stretch. You might want to practice it up on higher frets at the beginning, because you need all these unison notes in there, and that's what's going to create this kind of stretch. We're going to hammer from your 3rd finger, holding the 6th fret on the G string, hammer onto the 7th fret, and then do the same exact picking pattern. Now these banjo rolls get their effect because they're repeated very rapidly. So you want to concentrate on making sure that everything is you really get a flowing sound to it. Then move it up 2 frets. So the picking pattern is exactly the same. Okay, so what I did at the beginning there was I started with that basic hybrid picking pattern. Then move up to the 3rd fret. Did it twice there, then twice here. Now you can follow along with a tab PDF, would probably make it easier, plus all the picking indications will be there. And then I played a different pattern, which is very similar, and it's exactly the same in the right hand, but we're going to add a hammer on here in the left hand. So we're going to go, that's the exact same thing, right? But on that last note, when you pick the 4th note, instead of picking just the 4th note, make it a hammer again from 3 to 4. So it's going to start with a hammer from 3 to 4, and end with 1. So when that starts over, and then of course you can do it here too. So what I did is I ended that. I went up with the basic picking pattern, hybrid picking pattern, just 4 times on the open, twice at the 3rd fret, twice at the 5th fret, and then when I came back to the open string one, I did the where I double the hammer-ons. And then I came down to this chord, which is just a second fret, I'm sorry, with my first finger on the G string, and the top 2 strings open. Okay, so let's try to take those kind of concepts. When you start moving them around, they can become quite big stretches, but because there's a lot of unison notes. So you might want to try incorporating just like a lot of open strings. If you're going to go up the neck, come up with these cool concepts. It's all about what's going on in the right hand is what creates that banjo roll sound. So as long as you can keep that going, then you can use all these open strings and different notes up here to create some cool effects, okay? So please go to guitarlessons365.com. Tell me what other kind of lessons you would like to see, and I'll get to work on it as soon as possible. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.